present to you your host, Doreen, Avio.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show.
Welcome to the Doreen Avio show. Well, today our focus is more on fathers, and we are asking why are men not celebrated as much as women, especially father figures.
It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show, and before the break, I asked that why are men not celebrated as much as women, especially father figures? And to help me actually dissect this conversation, I have here the CEO of EMY Africa Awards, Kojo Sobo. Hi, and welcome to the show. Charlie, I mean, you know, we have to work. Oh, you are always welcome. Thank you so much. And you never change.
Well, I look after myself.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
You exercise?
I do.
Wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
I exercise, I eat well, I take care of myself.
Wow.
It's very important. In this business, I mean, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You need to represent and represent well.
First of all, how difficult is it to be a man and a father?
I think that, as you said, people expect us to do the things we do. And so, oftentimes, we are not appreciated. It's very difficult for, your wife or your girlfriend to say, oh, thank you for, giving me this money, or thank you for taking me out. They think that it's your responsibility. So you do it, and it ends there. But men really need appreciation. When you appreciate a man for what he did for you, you have no idea what you have done. It's something that really edges us on and makes us better. And so I think that society must learn to appreciate men for the things that we do.
Doreen, it's true, especially after sex.
True.
They never say thank you.
It boosts our ego, Yeah, it's very true.
But do we have to celebrate men because they are undertaking their responsibilities?
Yes, we do. I mean, if anybody does something good for you, you need to say thank you. So, in as much as we are supposed to be fathers, we're supposed to provide, we're supposed to protect, we should be appreciated for what we do. Just as we appreciate our women, even if our women look beautiful, just as I came here, I saw how beautiful you're looking, how radiant you look, and I said, oh, Doreen, you look beautiful. It's very hard for a woman to see a guy looking good and say, hey, guy, you look good. That compliment alone makes your day. So we need it, and society must learn to do that for us.
What level of appreciation would you want for men, fathers? Is it just a thank you, or maybe what other thing would you want from people to say thank you to men or fathers?
Right. I think that question takes me back to why we why we created the EMY Africa Awards. So I realized for a very long time that there wasn't anything happening during Father's Day. When Mother's Day is coming, there's a lot of bars, there's a lot of, bars in the air. Mother's Day is coming, a lot of promotions here and there. But Father's Day comes and nobody says anything. It just passes by like nothing really happened. So we did our research as a team and realized that people were saying, oh, fathers are irresponsible. Fathers don't, perform their roles. Fathers are just fathers. They've been celebrated enough. And, we were like, oh, yeah, of course. I mean, there are some bad nuts. There are some fathers or some, men who are not doing what you're supposed to do. And so are women. There are some women who are not doing what you're supposed to do as women. But then we shouldn't accept that status quo. There are some great people, there are some great men who are doing great stuff, that must be highlighted so that that young boy who is not fortunate enough to have a father at home or have a male figure at home can have somebody that they can look, up to. So you watch the TV and you see somebody being celebrated in entertainment. You see somebody who has excelled in business and who is being celebrated. That gives you hope as a young boy that, I can also grow up to become, somebody. Most often we watch TV and we see people being honored, in Europe, in America, and it's so far from us. So we want to bring it home where, the young boy or the young girl can see that, I can also become somebody, inspired us to create that award. And on that platform, we honor people. We say, thank you for, being that mentor. Thank you for being that guardian. Thank you for creating that business that employs a lot of people. Thank you for, as a Lifetime Achievement Award winner, thank you for giving your life to us, your life of service. Thank you. And it's a way of saying thank you to encourage, other young people to aspire to be great. Because in Ghana, our population is like about 57% young, under 25. So we have a relatively young population. And these people and young people are often, trying to find their feet. And one of the most effective things is inspiration. When they know that this person has done it, and so I can also do it. That is our motivation.
Wow. Now, do you think that women, some way, somehow, have contributed to this? Maybe the things they say about men, or the way they perceive men, or the way they look at men. Do you think that's the case?
I think that society is, I always say that a family is the incubator of society. And in a family, we have the father, we have the mother, we have the children. Everybody has a role to play. So if one person's role falls short, we need, as a community, as a family, to fix that role. So I have the woman's back, the woman has my back, so that we all become, better people for the betterment of society. I always say that what we are doing as an award scheme or as EMY Africa is doing the work of women. If the man is fixed, if the man understands that I need to treat women right, I need to give women their right of place based on their capabilities, then there's no need for any Beijing conference, or there's no need for you to fight that, equality. Because the man already understands that, I need to respect my woman. I need to, appreciate my woman. You don't need to fight. You don't need to say, equality, because the man already understands.
Now, I mean, apart from the things you have said, creating the award scheme and everything, what other things can we do to, prevent all these from us thinking that maybe men shouldn't be celebrated, or we shouldn't celebrate men, or whichever way? But what are some of the things that can be done?
I think that in our own small way, in our homes, in our offices, we need to appreciate men, and not just men. We need to have the attitude of celebration, to celebrate people for the great things that they do. That inspires them to become better people, and when they become better people, they also become inspiration for other people, observing or watching. So we all have a role to play. Men have a role to play. Women have the role to play. We all have a role to play to make each of the sexes better for the betterment of society.
All right. So what is your organization doing to support this?
It's the creating of the awards. It's not just the awards. We have a magazine as well, the EMY Africa magazine. It's a quarterly magazine. Comes out 4 times in a year. We highlight the great works of people whose work are inspirational. And so that's also another channel that we use to inspire people. And when we say inspiration, it's not inspiring just boys. We inspire everybody. Just as I said before, society is not just made up of women or made up of men. It's both sexes. And so we all have to find ways to make ourselves better. As I said earlier, if the man is a better person, it's for the advantage of the woman.
Let's all work together. Let's celebrate men as much as we can. It's always about the women and all that. But of course, I have been talking to the CEO of EMY Africa Awards. His name is Mr. Kojo Sobo. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Doreen Avio show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back is the celebrity interview.
It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's the Doreen Avio show, and as I mentioned earlier, today we have one amazing celebrity who is joining us on the show today. If you're ready, let's welcome Mr. Drew.
If I don't get a go borrow anything from my baby, she know they make a worry. Now they give me body. You show me love I never know. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Me not go fit to let go. Girl, I wanna put it on you. Girl, you fire, me can't deny that. Many girl for me and by you brother. Tell me who on you, mommy water. I go sometime.
Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing! Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Drew. And Mr. Drew, what's your full name?
My full name is Andrew Nikomi Otu. So,
Andrew Nikomi Otu.
Yes.
Wow, so where did the Mr. Drew come from?
Mr. Drew is from my name. So Andrew and then
Oh.
Drew. You get it. So it's not the past tense of draw, it's from my name.
It's not a past tense of draw. It is Drew. Mr. Drew.
Yeah.
I mean, how has it been for you as a young man growing up to become who you are? I'm sure you probably, when you were growing, you had a lot of things in mind. First of all, let's start dancing on the streets, parties, and all that. I mean, how did this all come about?
Okay, so I actually grew up in a neighborhood where it had like a lot of very popular musicians. By then, there was Danakin, there was Abiola, and then Samini used to come there a lot. There was Obo too. He used to come to that house a lot, and then they used to come to our house.
Okay.
So when they come to ours, they just carry the kids around, and then they play music, and then they expose us to all these things. So funny enough, I just grew up loving music and dance.
Oh.
You get it? And then whilst I was going through junior high school, getting into dance battles, and then later I found out that, I could do the dance. And then I went into dancing. I was dancing for popular artists, a lot of them. And then later in my life, I switched to music. So that's what I'm doing now.
Woo.
Yeah.
I mean, with your appearance, sometimes I look at you and I'm like, why would a young man not want hair on his head? Is it that you cut it all off for a certain look? Or maybe it's a... Faroski.
Faroski knows. No, it's not that the hair, some no. I'm very hairy.
Okay.
The beard and everything.
So what happened?
But you see, the problem was with the hairline.
Oh.
You understand? The hairline was giving me a V shape. It was giving me like a V shape, kind of a W shape. I was like, you know what, let me just shave it. Yeah, because I wasn't... I know, right?
Sorry.
I wasn't feeling very secure about it.
His hairline was like my logo.
Exactly, like Vareski's logo. And I didn't like it at all. So I was like, you know what? In some years to come, it will go back even further. So let me just shave everything.
Wow.
And yeah, I think that was a very good choice, and it's working.
I mean, you were talking about dance and everything. Like back then, were you moving from school, like jumping walls to go and dance in other schools? I mean,
funny enough, I wasn't stubborn in school.
Okay.
You understand? I was very calm. I was a very sharp student. I'm still a sharp person.
Why are you people surprised?
Yeah, I was very calm. I wasn't that stubborn. You understand? Except that I had phones on me all the time. I was keeping laptops in the school and everything. But yeah, I wasn't jumping walls. But I think I found time to do the dance. I'd asked for permission to, go home. Meanwhile, I was going to shoot a music video for an artist. You get it? So I was doing that, and I was just finding the balance. And that was my focus whilst I was in school. I was just trying to find the balance between education and also pursuing your passion. And I think that has worked for me. Because even in tertiary, I went to Hitmaker whilst I was in tertiary. I was balancing everything. But sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes you may miss some exams and stuff like that. But yeah.
Wow. How was the experience like in SHS? Were you amongst the students who went and met the school fathers who would sometimes, bully you one way or the other?
SHS? Yeah, I was taking everybody's...
You were taking everybody's...
No. SHS.
Uh-huh.
Everybody became my school mother. Everybody wanted to be my school mother because. But do you have a problem?
No. How can I have a problem?
Yeah, I had a lot of school mothers, and the guys were angry about it. Oh. Yeah, somebody would come and give me a whole box of provisions, and then they were like, "Oh, that's my school son. This one too." And then they were arguing. They're like, but he's my school son. No. There was a little, friction there, but. Yeah, it was.
Did that make you special?
Honestly, brought a lot of punishment on my side. Yeah, the boys were punishing me too much. Unnecessary punishment. Hey, Drew, we just saw you here. You're not supposed to be out. Scrap there. They scrapped the whole stairs for no reason. Just because maybe a girlfriend likes, the way I am. Because I think my first year, we did the Nino's 90. That's where you come and perform all the first years. And my house won because I came to dance. It was just crazy. And from there, yeah, the school mothers came in. School mother 1, school mother 2, school mother 3, school mother 4, plenty. From different houses. It was really nice. I was enjoying it.
You've been saying school. Which school was this?
Achimota Secondary School.
Oh, Accra.
Accra, yes.
Oh, wow. Hey.
I'm okay now. My body, because every time you shave, they don't like hair.
Oh, okay. Which tertiary school did you go to?
I went to Legon, city campus actually.
Hey, Bema. That be small.
Oh, normal vibe.
Normal vibe.
I told you I'm smart, so.
I mean, I don't know, but I feel like
I know.
I'm choked.
He choked.
He choked because for a man to always go like, Charlie, I'm good. I like the way he's confident to tell us how he felt even around women and handling them, managing all of that. Yeah. That's beautiful. Are you able to manage some?
He's a manager.
He's a manager.
Yes. I think he still has a lot of school mothers now. Yes. Yes. But what I want to know is, you are doing so well. That's no money fans. Mr. Ju is one amazing talent in Ghana, and everybody knows it. What keeps you going? What makes you wake up and you want to go to the studio to record? Because I know, I do music too. Sometimes you are just not in the music, like in the mood to go and do music. But what keeps you going? Every day you want to go record something. What keeps you going?
Yeah, for me, I feel like there's a bigger purpose and a bigger picture for me. Because when you think about my journey, it's like it's been planned. Switching from dance to music, all the things that I've been through, and even things that are happening now. So for me, every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like, nah, there's something bigger that I'm supposed to do. And that's what pushes me to go to the studio all the time. Even when I'm selecting beats, there's something that catches me. I'm like, nah, this beat will make it. And I feel like it's just arranged like that. So I need to follow. I don't need to stop. I just follow it. So that's how I feel. I feel like there's something special, and then nature is going to feed me with that greatness. Mysterious greatness.
Wow.
Yeah.
You spoke about school mothers and all those. I don't know what I'm looking for in my dress. Are you dating or you're single?
Very single.
Ladies, did you hear that?
Very single. I'm very single.
But what was your last relationship?
Oh.
Yesterday.
Oh, it's been a while.
Why? You just chose not to? Or it's because you are who you are? Maybe you're being careful of who to date or something?
No, I just love to be alone. That's how I am. I just love to be alone. it's funny, but I just love to be alone. And I don't want stress. I don't want, hey, why are you? Why? No. I don't want to be tied down. So basically, I prefer if, I'm not with somebody else and I'm just cool with it. Just.
I mean, the perception that a lot of celebrities find it very difficult to get partners.
Yeah.
That's because, of course, who you are, you don't know who you're going to meet or who to trust. Is that the case?
That's like 10% in there.
Oh.
But there are other
About the
reasons.
90.
There are other reasons. One, you don't know who's coming in for just the fame. You don't know who's coming in just to kill your shine. There are lots of things. So it's better if you just stay alone until you know that some pastor be bad. I say only say we are prayerful.
But you have special needs. I mean,
like
a
what?
musician.
Like what?
Oh, you might want to have a companion, a woman on your side, on your bed. After a long day's work, you need a massage, You have to have a good time. So I'm wondering how you're able to do all of this and come back home and sleep just by yourself. Wow, this laughter though.
Special needs. Everybody has special needs. But you can't tell me that, because you're not dating, like you don't find a way
So, okay, this is where so you're not dated, but you have.
Everybody has special needs, right?
Okay.
So, Drew Honoma will find a way of.
Oh. You find a way of
satisfying that need.
Is it friends with benefits?
The way these people are doing plenty plenty are meeting their special needs without being tied down. I know.
Well, is it friends with benefits? Do you have something like that?
No. No.
No benefits.
I can pray and sleep.
He says he can pray and sleep. Varoski, is there anything you want to ask Mr. Drew?
Varoski, I beg.
Okay, so you're a great singer. I want you to list your top 3 singers in Ghana, aside yourself.
Aside myself, I think I would go for Kwabna. And then move to the young ones. I think Kiddy. And 2 pair. Or you said 2? 3. Okay, the last one I'd give it to Kwame Eugene. Yeah. I mean, I think that vocally is very, very good. And all these guys I mentioned as well, amazing. Everybody knows Kwabna. He's like top notch. Yeah, legend. So these are my top 3 singers apart from myself.
Well, those are his top singers apart from himself. And, well, that's Mr. Drew. He's a musician. He's a dancer. We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, it is Wheel of Misfortune.
It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's now time for the Wheel of Misfortune, and I throw it to you, DJ Varoski.
Okay. Who wants to buy me? Okay. You go chop the money or you. All right. So I think today we'll go with number 1.
Please look under your seats. Number 1 should join me here. Number 1. Number 1? Woo! What's your name?
Wasila.
Wasila is definitely from the north. So Wasila, here are the rules of the game. 500 Ghana cedis. And the gold Box obviously means when you spin 3 times, you get to win 1,500 Ghana cedis. Now, when it falls on Tada, you win an amazing prize from Samsung, and that for the studio audience as well. Now, when it falls on 500 Ghana cedis with the red ink crossed, it means you've lost it. Negative 500 Ghana cedis. And for game over, it means there's nothing to do here again. That's it. That will be the end of everything.
Sit on my seat.
Yes, you just go and sit on your seat. Are you ready? Let's take our first spin.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show.
Okay, so suit up means that Wasila gets to dress like a man and come back here. So Wasila, go backstage and go and dress up and come back. Let's give it up for Wasila. Well, Wasila went backstage because, of course, it fell on suit up. So if you're ready, let's welcome Wasila. Wow. Wasila, let's take our next spin. Yeah, let's go ahead. You scared?
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio.
Wasila, you have won 500 Ghana cedis for yourself. Now let's take our third and last spin.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Sikanashi, 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 Sikano Ashi,
Like
Sikanashi, Sikanashi, Sikano
Wasila has
Ashi.
literally lost everything. Wasila, you lost everything. I am so sorry. It's game over for you. Whew. This is the time you have to take your seat, just like you said before you came. I'm so sorry. Please give it up for Wasila. Well, thank you to you, Wasila. We're going on a quick break. When we come back, there is a performance.
It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show, and it's now time for Mr. Drew to take us through some great moves and good music. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, let's welcome Mr. Drew.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, are you in the mood? Are you in the mood? Hey, Alba, hey, yeah. If I don't get a go borrow, anything for my baby, oh. She know they make her worry, oh. Now they give me body, oh. You show me love I never know. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Me not go fit to let go. Girl, I wanna put it on ya. Yeah, you fire. Me can't deny that. Many girls for me hard, but you better. Tell me who won you, mommy water. Everybody, I go be your Santa. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where you day, may I go day with you. Me and you be mood. Da-da-da-da-da. Where you day, may I go day with you. Yeah, I go day with you. Me and you be you put the sugar for my cocoa, girl. Call me on the phone and I'll be there. Hey, baby, I'll be there. You make a bad man want colo. I'm on my way in a little traffic, but I won't be late. Can't wait to put it on ya. Anything I do it for ya. Yo, yeah, yeah, you fire. We can't deny that. Many girl for me, I'd buy you better. Tell me who born you, mommy, water. Hey, hey, I go be your Santa. Da 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 da. I go there with you. Everybody say. Hey, Abba, Abba. Hey, I know you love this one. Hey, it's Mr. Drew. Make you don't leave me. Make you don't leave me alone, alone. See, baby, wait, oh, everything be time, Baba got the work, oh, This life no be race, so, Intimidian buyer, don't be stressed, oh, baby. Everything goes all smile, lady. Nah, no, you know my life go be better. Don't you leave me here today and come back later. Oh, yeah. Nah, no, all the way the eventually. Don't you leave me here to stay and call me later. Everybody sing. Everybody sing with me. You know if you call me later, love you, but if you leave me here alone, in love you, don't call me later. Hey, you know this one? Let me know. Are you ready to dance? Hey, Ade.
Ooh, yeah. Hey. Young Connie one by one, bed 2 by 2. It's Mr. Young Connie one by one, bed 2 by 2.
Sister Mary, yeah. Hey, me dem a come so one yeah my uncle. Me say my jam, me say uncle. I say that our life. Hey, my sister, yeah. Mama, my jam, me say uncle. Mama, my sister, you. Okay, so now we go sing out 1, 2, 3, hey. Bunny over mommy, won't pay me, just let me swim me. Hey, see ya. Okay, hands up, everybody, wave. Hey, see. Me give it too sweet. Okay, one time. I tried it. Saturday. 1, 2, 3, so day. Hey, I said, dang. No, we don't come to play. He said, one by you see this year, I said, dang. 1, 2, 3, so this. This year. We man don't come to play. We have medical fans in the building. Hey, no more friend me quadoto. And I be out Chavano. Obviously be a tinto. They just walk in the Chavano. See, this year more life. Last year more vibes. Next year grady a better time. Hey, about me woman. Yes, we be friend. Me I'm sorry but I'm so sad today be a bally papa. Hey, when I'm in the club I want all the bottles. Me a call never. Hey, Gucci. New one. Where MDK minute? Hey, he said one man to my bro. Everybody say one man to my bro. Hey, Johnny me. Hey, your friend, bro. Your friend. 1, 2, 3, so this. Hey, we no come to play. No, we no come to play. See me, your friend. He said, one my yeah, wow, thank you.
crowd really enjoyed this. Hey! In fact, I enjoyed it too, and I learned some few dance moves.
Hey, Varosky, there's a 1 year in Choco. True love, they are defined. Man, this girl out the line. Hey, Ichoko, Ichoko. 1, 2, 3.
You want to fill me up a little bit?
Let's get sweet and chill. Wait, you know how to sing this one? See, it goes like this. Hey, true love, they are defined. Man, this girl out the line. She mess up my mind, oh. It be your body where I dey crave for. Baby, I go there for. Yeah, you was my mind, cause tonight is the night I've been waiting for. Baby, tell me what you waiting for. Cause tonight is the night I've been waiting for. I know you are waiting for this one. Okay, let's go. I won, cause this love. Yeah.
My audience are on another level, but of course, a very big thank you to you, Mr. Jew. This has been the Doreen Avio Show.
I got a secret, it's something I do with my time. Can you help me keep it through the day? It runs through my mind. Oh, oh, oh.